bit by talking about spring and summer and the temperatures getting warmer, and that probably means you're getting outside, and that's a great thing. But wouldn't it be great to have coverage anywhere you go? And I mean your patio, your backyard, or even the beach or campgrounds or festivals. If you set up tents there at trade shows and flea markets, well, you can do it, but without the frustration that used to come with your own portable canopy. As in, you can say, I've been told, you can put this together yourself, and by yourself I mean singular, one person, and it has built-in solar-powered LED lights, so when the party's really starting to get cranking and the sun goes down, nobody has to go inside. We're looking at the only quantities of the season on this Compass Home solar-lighted, easy-open pop-up gazebo. Anchor bags are included, so even when the breezes are blowing, you don't have to worry about it. Sean Pickford's sticking around to show this to us. This is really, really cool. Well, it's cool to begin with, but the fact that I could do it myself, even better.
And that's what I love, because I used mine this past weekend. I set it up myself. I put it in the trunk myself. It didn't turn into a huge project. That's why a lot of people don't use the pop-up gazebos.
You love the idea.
You love the idea, but it's a hassle, it's work. We've taken it all away with this.
This is great.
So you can see us here. We have a little setting. We have a nice table here. We have that screen on there, which is the upsell screen. We have our solar lights on here because we're ready to go, because instead of the party ending when it gets dark, now we can spend the rest of the night out here and really enjoy ourselves.
Yeah, and there's nothing to plug in because it's solar powered. So the screen that you're seeing wrapped around this, you can ask your order entry operator about it. We're going to show you what it looks like when it comes to you, and how easy it is to set up.
And you can see, I mean, it comes to you in the bag here. Everything we need is right here with it, nice handle on it. There's wheels on the bag so that you can roll it to your location, because chances are you're going to put it in your car, you're going to take it somewhere and put it there. And when you're done, all you simply do is unpack the bag, real simple, real easy. We'll walk over to this one here and just show you some of the things that we have and how big this truly is, because we're talking 10 by 10, but it feels so much bigger than that. I mean, you and I can stand under this basically arm to arm and not reach the other sides of where we're at. That's how much space we have. You'll notice down here on the bottom, these are our sandbags. We give you two ways that you can anchor it, because if there's wind, you don't want it to go anywhere. We put a little sand in these guys. We put them around the legs. So it could be at the beach, could be on your deck, could be on your driveway, could be in a parking lot, could be on your patio. All the places you would use a pop-up gazebo.
That's great. So now you're not committed to wherever you put it in,
right?
You can just take it down, put it up. So this comes home for $35.99. We've had a lot of really good easy payment options in the show. Makes it really easy to shop it too. I was telling you this, and my parents, we camped every summer across the country.
We did too.
Put this in a little bag, throw it in the RV, and now in minutes, you're set up and you've got quite the presentation there, inviting all the other campers to come over, or maybe it never leaves your backyard, doesn't matter.
Yeah, I used it this past weekend. We had people over, we popped it up in the backyard. Within 2 minutes, it was up, it was ready to go. It gave us the nice shade that we needed. Again, you can see it here. You can use those bags to weight it down if you got some wind. There's also stakes, though, if you're going to put it in the yard, you can use the stakes to anchor it down. But I love it because it's all powder-coated steel. It's a nice two-tone color, so it gives you that high-end look. Here you're seeing two people set it up. You see that little solar panel on the end. This is what I love. See that one push in the center? That allows one person to do it. That allows you to reach up. The easy opening legs there, normally you had to push in a little button and your thumb got sore. Not in this case. And the little flaps that they have on here, I love that because it hides the metal, all right? Looks at so much more high end, but it gives you so much more shade because of the way it blocks the sun. Yet, I can't reach the top under here when I'm standing here and I'm 6 feet tall because the way it's designed. And you can see we have the solar lights on and everything.
Man, I used to have these tents that I would use when I had my boutiques, and we would go to these trade shows, and I always had to make sure somebody came with me because there was no way I was putting that sucker together myself. It was such a frustration.
Yeah, and we'll walk over to that one in a second and show you. You can see the two-tone colors. There's also a reflective material built in here, because sometimes when you walk under a gazebo, it holds the heat. In this case, we're reflecting the sun and everything off, so it doesn't hold the heat underneath.
This is great.
Yeah,
I feel like the lights are kind of a bonus too. Like, I would have loved it even without it.
Yeah, usually, I mean, the sun goes down and everybody has to go inside.
Yeah.
That's not the case here. So here we have one that's pretty much out of the bag, all right? When you get it home, all you're gonna have to do is basically plug the little solar panel in and click it onto the top. This solar panel out in the sun for 8 hours gives me 8 hours of light underneath. So all I did was I moved the legs up a little bit. I moved them up a tab, all right, a little taller than it was in the bag. So all I have to do is pick this leg up and walk. So as I walk, you can see that the gazebo starts to open. So then I can go ahead and I can climb underneath here, and then I push up in the center. And as I push up, I click it into place. So that fast, It's basically set up, but to get the little flaps here, real easy. Little pole in here. All you do is pick this guy up. All right, put this here, fold this down. All right, you see how nice that is?
It's killing me not to help you out right now, but I know we're trying to prove a point here. I'm like, oh, I can do it.
But see, that's it. No, two people can do this.
Yeah, of
all
course.
Right? But if you're one person and you're by yourself and you need to be able to do it, anybody can do this.
I mean, you think about spontaneous parties. They happen all over the summer. It's like, you know what? Hey, why don't you invite the neighbors over? We're going to have a barbecue. We'll have a crawfish boil. We've got the pool.
Right.
You know, it used to mean, oh, you know what? No, it's going to take too much setup time. Or no, we can't go outside. It's too sunny. It's too hot. Now, no worries.
Well, and that's the great thing. As I said, there's no tools. It's one person. It gives you 10 by 10 feet of shade. And because the way the awning is on the side there, it blocks out that sun. So you really get that 10 feet of shade underneath, not 5 feet or 4 feet like some of the smaller ones.
Right.
You're not struggling with it, but yet it's great to block the sun. It blocks the elements, and it just allows you, look at that. Isn't that peaceful? Wouldn't you? I mean, think about
Well,
it.
it looks like one of those high-end canopies that, like, when you go to the resorts, they go, oh, would you like to rent the canopy for the day? That'll be $75, right? You know, now you've got yours all the time. You take it with you.
And that's the great thing about it, because you put it in the back of your car. It'll fit in the smallest of trunks because it folds down in that bag, like you can see that. I mean, you can lay that in the back seat.
Yep.
All right.
I mean, the whole thing weighs, what, 32 pounds?
Yeah,
right?
and that's with the stakes, that's
Yeah,
with the
with everything
bags,
in
that's
it.
with everything in there. But it's really simple and easy. And to collapse it down, all I do is walk underneath, okay, and just basically push down on the pins and pull it down. And there you go.
And then you put it back in the bag and you're done for the day. That's
Yeah,
why I
and
said
that's
take
it.
it camping
Then
with
when you
you.
push
take
it
it to
back
the
up.
kids' soccer games, you know, set up your own little snack station for the kids. I mean, if you have it, use it. And that's the whole point that I'm making,
Well,
because
yeah.
every time you do use it, then it gets to be a better value again and again and again. It's M46591, and today we've got it on 5 easy payments. That means it comes home for $35.99 a month.
Yeah,
Can we
and-
show everybody the lights again? Because to me, that's really exciting. I don't know
Yeah.
if we can get a visual on it somehow.
And you can
but-
see, I mean, we pop that one down, it would go back in the bag just this small as you're seeing it here. And again, you get the bags with it, so if you need to anchor it down.
Oh, here we go. Yay!
This
Asking
is-
you shall receive.
This is ideal. This is
Yeah,
peaceful.
This is mood, right?
Yeah, it is. And it got dark. Now we can spend time out here. If you do pick up the screen, you don't have to worry about the critters or
Bugs,
anything like that. But
yeah.
you can see we have plenty of light because there's 24 LEDs in here. There's no batteries to worry about. It's all solar powered because we use the sun, have that little solar power piece on the top, and you're ready to go. You enjoy the evening as well as the daytime.
I mean, so many of you out there have beautiful patios and decks. Use them. You spent money on them. But if you avoid going out because of the exposure to the sun and the elements, then here's an opportunity to really maximize that space. We talk all the time about the outdoor area of
Right.
our home being that 5th, 6th, 7th room that we try to decorate because that's where we entertain. Or if you're like me, I'm always trying to get my daughter to go outside,
Well, I mean,
go outside.
how many of you spend half the weekend at a baseball event or
Yep.
a soccer event or any of that kind of stuff? Don't you wish you could spend it in the shade and really enjoy it?
Absolutely.
Now you can. And it's a one-person setup, one-person takedown. I really love that.
Yeah, and that's rare. Patricia is giving us a call today from New York. Patricia, my name is Jen, and I'm here with Sean. How are you?
Hi. Oh my goodness, you people read my mind. I
really?
can't believe it.
What was your mind saying, Patricia?
My mind was saying my granddaughter's birthday is in July and we're having her birthday party on the beach.
Oh, perfect.
This is
And
gonna
I
be great.
could not believe how easy this is with the rolling cart, the
Yes.
screen. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I mean, you're really...
Fantastic product.
Well, you know, it's great, Patricia. That birthday party is just going to be but the first of many occasions that you'll use this for
She's
because of its
turning
ease.
2.
Oh, that's awesome.
So I imagine that means you got a lot of family coming for that party.
Most certainly will. And the lights.
Yes.
Yeah.
We don't have to rush home.
No,
I love it.
no.
You know what, Patricia? I will tell you this. The one thing that you really can't tell by looking at your screen that you will when you get it home is the size
big it
of
truly
this.
is, yes.
That's why I said so many people are coming. It's great because you can fit a lot of people under this, and I really think you'll be impressed with what you're getting for the money.
and I'm getting the screen, and we can set up the
good.
food
Good
and
for you.
every. Oh my goodness gracious!
Yeah, it's like having another room, but it's outside and you can enjoy it, and you're not chased away by the bugs because you got the screen. You can stay out of the sun. You got that reflective technology, so it keeps you nice and cool. You're really going to enjoy
I
this.
love you guys. I've been shopping with you guys for almost 20 years, and this is fantastic.
Well, that last thing you said means more to me than anything else,
Yeah.
Patricia. Thank you for trusting us for over 2 decades. You got some major grandma points right here, I will tell you that.
Oh, thank you. Have a great,
Have a
great
blessed
day
day.
and holiday. Love speaking
Thank
with
you. Our pleasure. Bye-bye.
So,
Well, she makes a great point. There's parties coming up,
Yes.
beach parties, vacations.
Yeah, and I mean, there's nothing better than being able to take something with you, take one person, pull it out, all right, have it set up in minutes, have the shade that you want, and being able to enjoy that 2-year-old's birthday
I mean, look how
party.
easy. This is great. You know what? You'll earn yourself a nice glass of tea or your favorite beverage because you popped it up in a couple of minutes and then you kick the party off. 5 easy payments, but these are the only quantities of the season. So if you have a reason to pick it up, we made it even better by making it affordable. Thank you so much for
Thanks.
bringing it to
Great
us and
to see
bringing
you.
the party to QVC.
Thank you.
And speaking of parties, well, let's have one nonstop, shall we? Join me on my Facebook page. Just go to facebook.com/JenniferCoffeyQVC. There I am using the Aquasana, not for me, but for my little peekaboo, because I want her to have fresh, clean water as well. Oh, there she is. She's a good girl. All right, in the meantime, it's time to toss it over to Kirsten, who's going to take you shopping the rest of the afternoon.